Mick Theebs. Mick, would you like to come up? Give him a round of applause, everyone.
Yeah!
Need a bit of water. Okay. This first poem's called I'm Not Afraid. I'm not afraid to live my life, no matter the pain, no matter the plight. I'm not afraid of what I am. I'm not perfect. I'm only a man. I'm not afraid to speak my mind, to tell the truth, however unkind. I'm not afraid of those who judge. Critics push, but I will not budge. I'm not afraid to bare my teeth. My knife will not rust in its sheath. I'm not afraid of the black and dark. I will keep the light with my spark. I'm not afraid of the end. From this shell I will transcend. I'm not afraid no matter what I do. I'm not afraid. So why are you? This one's called Toxic. There's something about me that fills the air. It's a cloud of toxic smoke, wrapped around me like a cloak, choking out those who care. Its first impression is deceptive. They think, when we first meet, the cloud they smell is naturally sweet. But does love make anyone more perceptive? It all starts with a sniff and a kiss. By passions they are swallowed, with animal movements quick to follow, and soon they're carried off by bliss. Their happiness does not last long. The longer they breathe my poison in, the faster the killing process begins, and soon they realize something is wrong. By then, it's too late. The end is soon. It won't be long. My heart is hard and my venom's strong. They've tripped my trap and fell for the bait. They leave me with a cough and a groan to suffer loudly and curse my name for turning love into a dangerous game. And in the end, I sit in my home, just me and my cloud, all alone.
Yeah.
This one's called Panic Attack. There is a stiffness in my bones, whose source I do not know. It's a creeping, crawling sensation that varies in its duration. Days, weeks, months at a time. It stabs knives and needles in my spine. This feeling without a name is the source of all my pain. My chest grows tight, my lungs compress. There's no explaining this distress. There's nothing I can do or say to make this feeling go away. To its will, I must bend. I just want this all to end. My breath grows short, my heart races. I feel filled with empty spaces. The light is fading, growing dim. Is this where the end begins? I close my eyes and suppress a cry, knowing I'm about to die. And just as quickly as it appears, the feeling vanishes, the haze clears. I breathe easy, having braved the attack, though I wonder when the feeling will come back.
Woo!
Excuse me. This is called Now Things Are Different. Whenever you're around, I need a cigarette. Synapses flicker, chemicals release, my fingers move without instruction. Sparks fly, and I inhale the fire. At first, I used to imagine that the cigarette was your lips, and with every kiss, you would breathe ash and smoke and death into me. Now, things are different. I kiss your lips no longer, but the cigarettes, they've stayed. I like the way they feel. That ash and death make me feel alive. Now, things are different. I smoke whenever I please, and now when I see you, I keep it together. I bury it under a deluge of whiskey. Now, things are different. I have rebuilt. It had to happen eventually. There are a few false starts. But I've finally pulled it together. Now, things are different. I don't need to smoke when you're around. And now, I wonder if you've pulled it together, or if you need a cigarette when I'm around.
Woo!
This last one, I did not write. It's by a man named Edwin Arlington Robinson. And it's called Richard Cory. Whenever Richard Cory went downtown, we people on the pavement looked at him. He was a gentleman from soul to crown, clean-favored and imperially slim. And he was always quietly arrayed, and he was always human when he talked, but still he fluttered pulses when he said, "Good morning," and he glittered when he walked. And he was rich, yes, richer than a king, and admirably schooled in every grace. In fine, we thought that he was everything to make us wish that we were in his place. So on we worked and waited for the light, and went without the meat and cursed the bread. And Richard Cory, one calm summer night, went home and put a bullet through his head.
Jesus.
Thanks.